Hello everyone. So we are going to begin with the module 1. The module 1 name is Laplace transform. Okay. So before we start with the definition of a Laplace transform, so let us know that why do we need the concept of a Laplace transform. Okay. This is the first question which arises in our minds. So okay, we are already familiar with this rule, isn't it? I late. So what does I stand for? Okay, let me give the abbreviation for I late. What does that I stands for is inverse trigonometry, and L stands for logarithmic function, and A stands for algebra, and T stands for trigonometry, and E stands for exponential. Here, so we have few examples for all this. So here we have an example for inverse trigonometry, that is sine inverse of x, and an example for logarithmic function, that is log x, and an example for algebraic function. So let me say x plus 1 or x square plus x, all those are example for algebraic function. We have an example for trigonometry, that is tan x, and exponential function, let me say an example as e power of 2x. Okay, so here among these are the 5 different types of mathematical functions that we will be dealing in the mathematics. So here among all these 5 concepts, so which is the easiest one for us to solve? Like if I ask my students many times, they say that algebraic functions, they are very easy to solve and they do enjoy doing all the algebraic functions. So here why I am saying all this is, here why do we need Laplace transform? That is, Laplace transform is used because it converts or reduces a differential equation into a algebraic function, so where it will be very easier concepts for us to solve the equations. Okay, algebraic functions are very easier to solve for us. So what does it does is, Laplace transform is used because it will convert a differential equation into a algebraic function. So as well as it is useful not only for solving differential equations, also it will transfer a function which is in time domain to a frequency domain. So here now I am going to tell you the proper definition of a Laplace transform. That is, if f of t is a real valued function, so defined for all t greater than or equals to 0. So here f of t, in the sense this function will be in the time domain. It is some function of t and which take all the real values. It is a real valued function, and your t is defined for all the positive values, that is t greater than or equals to 0. Then the Laplace transform of f of t is denoted by L of f of t. Okay, so L is nothing but the Laplace transformation operator, and this Laplace transform is operated for the function of t, that is f of t, and this is defined by L of f of t is equals to integral t from 0 to infinity e power of minus st f of t into dt, so which will be equals to f bar of s, which means when you operate a Laplace transform for a function of t, so it has been converted into a function of s, so that is which is called as an algebraic function. After the conversion, what happens? A function of t in a time domain has been converted into a algebraic function, that is one domain to another domain. Okay, this is what the Laplace transform does. So here, where s is a parameter, it may be real or complex, and here, as I already told you, L is the Laplace transformation operator. So equivalently, we can write this equation as L inverse of f bar of s, which will be equals to f of t, and this is also called as inverse Laplace transform. I am going to give an example of how to use this definition of a Laplace transform for some function of t, with the function which is in time domain. Okay, so here your question will be asked like this: find the Laplace transform of f of t, where your f of t is equals to 3 and your t varies from 0 to 5, and your f of t is equals to 0 for t greater than 5. t greater than 5 in the sense your t varies 5 to infinity, up to infinity. In this interval, that is t varies from 0 to 5, in this interval your f of t is equals to 3. This is some constant time domain. So here we don't have any function of t, so f of t is equals to 3 is a constant time domain. And in this interval, that is t greater than 5, in the sense your t varies from 5 to infinity. In this interval, your f of t will be equals to 0. So now let us apply the Laplace transform method for this function. So I am going to take the definition of a Laplace transform. So this is the definition of a Laplace transform, that is L of f of t is equals to integral t varies from 0 to infinity e power of minus st f of t into dt. Okay, this is by the definition of a Laplace transform. So now here the interval 0 to infinity has been split into two parts, that is from 0 to 5 and in 5 to infinity. So here, so let us split 0 to infinity into two parts as given in the problem. So here 0 to 5, this is the first interval, t varies from 0 to 5, e power of minus st will be as it is, and in this interval what is your f of t? It is 3. So I am going to substitute in the f of t as 3 into dt, because in this interval, that is when t varies from 0 to 5, my f of t is defined as 3, that is a constant 3. So I am going to substitute in the place of f of t into dt, plus another interval is 5, greater than 5 in the sense it's 5 to infinity. 5 to infinity, e power of minus st will be as it is, and in this interval, that is when t varies from 5 to infinity, your f of t must be replaced by 0. So this is what I have done here. F of t must be replaced by 0 into dt. So which will be equals to, so here 3 is a constant, keep it outside the integral, and we have integral 0 to 5 e power of minus st into dt plus 0 multiplied with anything will be 0, and since we have 0 here, so this integral will vanish and will be left out with 0. So in the next step, integrate this function between the limit 0 to 5. So we will be having 3 is a constant, keep it as it is. Integration of e power of minus st is e power of minus st by minus s, and we have the limits from 0 to 5. So which will be equals to 3 into e power of minus s is as it is. Substitute your upper limit in the place of t, that is 5, the whole divided by minus s, minus substitute your lower limit, that is e power of minus s. In the place of t, you have to replace it by 0, that is e power of minus s into 0. So where you will get e power of 0, the whole divided by minus s. So in the next step, 3 into minus, this minus sign I have kept as it is, e power of minus 5 into s, e power of minus 5 into s, the whole divided by s. Here minus into minus, it will be plus e power of 0, that is e power of minus s into 0, e power of 0, the whole divided by s. So which will be equals to 3 by s into, here what I have done in this step is, I have taken s common from these two terms. If I take 1 by s common, I will be left out with 3 by s into minus e power of minus 5s plus the value of e power of 0 is 1. So now I am going to rewrite this equation as 3 by s into, I have written the positive value first, that is 1 minus e power of minus 5s is as it is. So this is the Laplace transform of the given function f of t. So which will be equals to 3 by s into 1 minus e power of minus 5s